Hello, welcome back to my third video. I got a lot of support from the last video, and I can't thank anybody enough. I can't thank you guys enough for at least just watching or at least just hearing me out. It really does mean a lot, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. My other post got pretty good amount of views, and I don't know, that made me happy. And people were talking to me saying that they felt the same way. And a part of these videos is to tell you guys what I'm thinking, and a part of it is to let you guys know that you're not alone. That you can feel this way, as doesn't matter who you are, what your age, what you identify as. You can all feel these the same way I'm feeling. And what I want to touch up on this video is self-esteem and what I think of myself and how I've always thought of myself. Um, for me, what's worse than waking up in the morning is waking up and looking myself in the mirror and just seeing how ugly I am and how I've wasted all these years trying to improve myself, but never really seeing any progress. And my self-esteem has been going down every day. There was a time where I wanted to make a girl happy and show her that I can look better than what I look like right now. And I tried to look better for her. I tried going to the gym, tried eating better, but I never believed that she could like me, even if I got skinny for her, even though I showed her I can change. It wasn't, nothing in my brain told me that she'd ever love me. So after a year after that, trying to change myself, I actually did. I changed. I used to weigh 220 pounds at 5'11", 5'11", and I did lose some weight. I went down to 170, but the way I lost it wasn't really good. I did go to the gym, but mainly what I did was starve myself. I starved myself every single day. I never ate anything my mom made for me. I never ate anything. I mainly had like one sandwich a day, and that was it. And I had to lie to my family because they knew something was up, how I wasn't eating as much. And I was like, oh, no, I eat at school. I eat with my friends when I go out and stuff. But I always lied to them saying that I was going to the gym and shit when I was really just starving myself to make myself look better. And to this day, I still starve myself. When I look in the mirror and see how ugly and disgusting and just unhealthy I look, I just starve myself for weeks until I get to the weight I want, and then I stay there for a bit, and once I go back up, start feeling the same thing, and I start starving myself. I can't express how much I hate my body. I hate everything about my body. I hate my face, I hate my legs, I hate my feet, I hate my eyes, I hate the way I talk, I hate just myself in general. And what I did, because I hated my body, I started to cut myself a lot. 3 years ago, I cut myself many times, and I took videos of it because I wanted to show myself that the part of me really didn't want to do it, and the part of me did. So when I look at the photos, I'm thinking to myself, like, do I really want to do this to my own body and show myself how it will look afterwards? But the urge is so strong to where I just need to cut myself. But that was 3 years ago until recently where I relapsed and I cut myself again. I try my best not to show it off because I don't want to be that person that shows it for attention. So every time I cut myself, It would always be on my upper thigh, so no one can see it. And the first time I cut myself, I showed it to my sister because I trusted my sister because she's kind of been in the same position I have been my whole life. And I showed it to her, and she was obviously disgusted. And so I haven't done it in a while. And then a couple of days after that, I did it again, and she threatened to tell my mom, which made me almost completely stop for 3 years until I relapsed again. And I'm very thankful for my sister. I'm thankful I have someone who's kind of been in the same position I have, and I have someone to talk to anytime things get down. But one time we got into a heated argument, and at the end of the argument, she just says, I don't care, just go kill yourself. I knew she was heated and she was mad at what the conversation was, but hearing my sister say that, like in front of me, knowing I always relied on her help, knowing she would keep my secrets to herself and not use them against me, she did. Yeah, I need to go back up to the surface. No, I need another diamond. I need one more so I can get obsidian. A huge part on why I hate myself is because I was bullied relentlessly on how I looked. I know I wasn't, you know, the most handsome kid, but I didn't think I was like the ugliest creature in the world. I remember girls would lie to me, pretending to try to date me. I remember this girl in 5th grade. She pretended to send a love letter to me, and once I asked her, she was like, "No, I was just kidding." And I really liked her, you know. I remember being the new kid when I transferred schools in 7th grade, and I remember changing in the locker room, and this one guy, he started screaming in the locker room saying, "Yeah, that motherfucker ugly." And I was looking around because I didn't know what the hell was going on. I turn around, I see him looking at me. He's just pointing at me, and people were laughing. And he was just talking about, "Hey, isn't this motherfucker ugly?" And a lot of people were just like smiling, saying, "Yeah." And that shit hurt me a lot. I wanted to myself right then and there. I was dealing with so much shit, and when that happened, that hit me really hard. At the end of the day, I just want to feel loved. I just want someone to love me and tell me everything's gonna be okay and tell me what they like about me. But I know that'll never happen. Yes, I'm digging straight up. I've played this game since 2009, and I've always dug straight down and up. It's always done wonders for me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. What you gonna do? Stop me? Whoa. God damn. I'm definitely coming back here. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm sorry if this isn't really a good video or anything, or I'm not just not saying anything that's very encouraging or relatable. I'm kind of down in the dumps right now. And I'm happy people can find other people that have the same struggles as I do. You're going to think that people don't understand you or people are going to think of you differently because of what you think and what you say and what what you've acted on. But know that there's a handful of people who will listen to you and who will care for you. And if you have your buddies, like the friends you have now, and if they don't care for you, or if you tell them what's going on and they laugh at you and they don't care, bro, why are you friends with them in the first place? It looks pretty. I like that. I think that's where we're going to end it right there. I'm going to go to bed. Um, like I said, thank you for watching this and thank you for even listening to this, even though it's kind of boring and just yapping. But if you relate to this or anything like that, please talk to someone. I know it's hard to reach out to, you're scared of what people might think of you, but it's a big step if you really want to change. So I recommend it. So, yeah, that's it. Goodbye.